904 Buenos Aires, November 3rd, 2014. Somebody says November the 3rd, right? I just came out of a bath. Just woke up with the stench of Gran Ramera, praying and associated, and with the stench of Sodoma pretending to possess my life. For they are saying that they are going to be doing what I do, saying that the Lord given me, and with the stench of a word that I suffered all through 4.5 years. Amaleko. And the parras of Guillermo Brent telling that I had to accept whatever I had a will, saying that God Himself, God El Chai, Hashem, sent me what it's supposed to be delirious. They themselves saying that I were schizophrenics, and third to saying it already finally were proved that the wind, that the weather thing were of the Lord, saying that I were stinking all over and were so much dirt and so much filthy that God will never touch me, that I had to go through swimming through a river, whatever this to be, as rotten as whatever, led by the wind and by that weather to be magnetized by God, His mood. So I will ever been cleaned and even die for the cause of Him, and even let God doing whatever He wanted about this weather thing. That even whenever I just went through happened in a time that I were totally cleaned, and there was something that I never thought would ever happen, and they were retaining my sin because of I didn't convert it into the Lord by making this. The supposed way to treating me by God Himself. About Guillermo United Evangelics, and this will be kind of a proof by them, watching that we conspire against them. And this also will be kind of a very test for the watching until of where and how will ever hear me and follow me in the supposed best I will be. Everyone in the world for the murdering more. But the problem is, the weather thing had been proved that we're of the Lord. And this is the reason why came the beast. And the beast were like this. And all through this also, la abominable degenerada víbora just showed up. Or shown up. Like I said, logia, losita, L-O-O-Z-I-T. But even writing L-O-C-I-T-A. Alvear and Argerich hospitals telling, we told you this is disease and this is a sick one. We told you that he were the liar and were violent, and anytime will show up to the making a disaster and being really dangerous. We told you that this were a psychopath and we will ever have to act for wording, so we are gonna leadershiping the reality that we are gonna put in orders all that follows it and he himself. And we are gonna show that he is a demon, and we are gonna leadership the reality of the illness, and we're going to handle this delicately with the chastity postmosane and the court already in action. So we are going to show that we were always what you always were. A piece of lacra abominable degenerada psicopata, which I gotta put dead. And that is what I'm going to forward to making Comunidad Médica Argentina with a pardon of you for the reason of the justice. This is what it's gonna happen. Sabes alvear, nido de perras, en celo por todo lo que significa poder, prestigio, monedas y gloria, de prostitución y de legado de degenerados asesinos, mercaderes, chata. Siempre fuiste una mierda y vos fuiste el precursor de todo esto con ese prostíbulo y con las malditas maricas a quienes te comes todo el tiempo, las perras, come perro de la Policía Federal Argentina y de la Ramón Falcón que tenés ahí a la vuelta, a quienes les compartiste muchas cosas, inclusive le enterraste en un underground a muchos de los que necesitaban, con la palabra de ser, violar y matar, inclusive vender como órganos, y te llevaste unas cuantas monedas de la vida de mi gente con él. Estaba totalmente enfermo y le dimos medicaciones y lo intentamos y en ningún momento pudimos hacer nada porque estaba totalmente fuera de sí, no había forma de controlarlos. Y seguiste, obsesa, viciada, perra, abominable, degenerada. Maldita mugre enferma, maldita mugre baja, ruin, lacra, lujuria de diablos. So in the middle of this all I just slept. How much? Shall I take this shit? Are you sure I need it? Or I need another class of a medication? Are you sure I need this? And while I show this, you're gonna say that I am mismedicated and I gotta be internated right at once, like a scandal of the trigger of amplifying spotlight psychopath and machon. Disorder, lengthy disease of Shabbat. Not Shabbat in Hebrew. Shabbat noratu amalza. Bothery. Show that! We gotta hide now! One taksuba ashmoni. And even, you already know this, and you were trying to manipulate this for the I had called the mother and the family and the mammy and the everyone else's, and just to the top, everything's okay, I want my share. Ablevach machal chenim. Mesech ishbach lechatzin mechalikim seshov rechal chenim. Should I say that? Adivina marica. Nice medication. You like it? Oh, I'm gonna trim with the blefech machal vesechlari, and I have a very super uniform trouser inside. I'm like, That's what I gotta trim on. Pedazo de trolo. Sorry. Forgive me, please. נקרייפך למטלפך מטלבסף ושכל חלכים. Entkommer blijven gaat zille shechal chanim, dat zo achalam. En dat es ofensivo. Te voy a arrancar la cabeza y te voy a mostrar lo que significa ser ofensivo. Cuando en tu muerte entiendas todo lo que hiciste y todo lo que sos, y nunca te levantes de eso. Shalom. Rembole fachal chalish shechmat lebefes shechalim. Entkommer blijven gaat shechinim. Atlipitsi kamacha shechal chalichimi. En blijven gaat sechem. So, sent prostituta Cristina Kirchner a very contingent, she said, emissary of Sodoma to Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, telling, oh, we're sorry, but this never came to us, and this never happened, and we are not going to tolerate you to insult us for at this class of a degenerate. The government of Argentina have been destroyed and insulted for a degenerate like this. Look what it is and what it does. And you were leadership and making mastery of intelligence, of strategy for the murdering the government of the state I belong, and making this to force me to telling these terms and to forging every class of a shit for the simple reason of putting my work out of my door and going through this goddamn shit of a city for the whole damn disgusting shit of you to tell the goddamn shit market of the time opportunist with coins and some post of whore like you that you give and provide brothel of shit Kirchners. For there to saying the forgery of the day, saying if he doesn't do it, I don't care a damn crap, because if we're commanders and we are government here and we're gonna show because if we say what it is. Pedazo de mierda! And also the real Weltmachtly threaten behind. Do or we kill them all. Like always distinctive of the perra sucia oficialismo Kirchners. Y mierda Sodoma Argentina. Do or I'll kill them, while the reality is to, because of we need a purpose with you, and we are gonna kill them anyway. Goblefach machalidim. Imbelech mafachalcham keeps on attacking Jews all over. And keeps on attacking my people. My people. And keeps on attacking everything about me. And imperio gran ramera perra degenerada Guillermo Horacio Prendos and stops to delivering and lying and making abominations and sending to rape murder people and stripping from them realities themselves and all they has. And taking 30s, 50s for them lives. I'm gonna show you here, because of your run on one side, to give you some extra. And I know we were having problems at the networks and the right evidence supporting I give and I provide here. All through this last times over my service at my supposed libraries, demons schizophrenic. That never happened, and oh, the World Council sent us this, the government of Israel and the United States of America sent us this, and also United Nations, and also International Criminal Court, and ain't nothing on this ever happened, and we know because of the liars saying that they are the government's this, and hold these institutions, and also Interpol. While everything were already clear, and saying that they are gonna take position whenever they kill the right instituted and the truth genuine governments, saying that ain't nothing like Barack Obama, Rivlin, Shimon Peretz, and no other, neither International Criminal Court, neither Interpol. Because of we determining which is who is the President of the United States of America, Israel, and we will say who is the International Criminal Court and United Nations, and we will say who this to be. The same with everybody else's. This is Cristina Kirchner, Oficialismo Argentina, Policía Federal Argentina, Armada Argentina, Ejército Argentino, los rejuntados maricas, que solamente quedan 4 otra vez. Ya no. Gendarmería Nacional, la patria de la maldita perra sucia Sodoma. 666. Y sus evangelistas unidos, delirando todo el tiempo, diciendo que el Señor, telling Lord, gave to this class of a shit my spirit and my life, because if I didn't do what I said I had to. And I didn't give the money back. What? No money I had to give. And I says, every little bad hat mat that he signated, saying that he will give millions and millions and millions, is a debt with the Lord, and we know so. That is the money I owe you. And you made an app that I'd stolen you, and also my people saying, I gotta take the money because of Lord told me to take it at the cost, whatever it is, for his work, for his building, for his church, for the supposed revival of whom? Revival what? Prostituta preina enferma diabla. Melfochelijk een bleve gamalef is zeggen shechacham. Albert Simi. Gilbert Gamablech Hasimid. Sent also to US, and after profaning me and saying, put me its mind and its spirit, so why say what it's conveniently better to say? And 604 degenerados of Alvear, Pinheiro, Borda, directly to International Criminal Court and the whole, to making up a riot of horrors and the hell ones, delivering a whole supposed proof and psychodiagnosis and the whole of the cast that were forged in the supposed summary secret that they were researching and showing that I were right with weapon and the generates to murdering judges and to murdering anyone, and the syringes of because of syringes. This is gonna make you feel better. Come on, I'm gonna treat you. You're delivering too much, thinking that we are gonna be what you say. It's his creatorry. Don't you see he's a psychopath? And it's his credit, and we told you about this, and we're gonna show you the reality because we have been studying for this. Mi criterio es que te mueras y te vayas al infierno, podrida, lacra, enferma, cáncer del infierno, destruyendo lo sano y lo bueno, pretendiendo enfermedad en lo sano para imperar con un mercado de degenerados, hospital alvear, cuerpo médico forense con el perdón de 5, sobre una carrera de maldita lacra degenerada, asesinos, mercaderes de la muerte, perras sucias, jugando con la vida ajena y con el derecho ajeno, diciendo que sos la casta superior, pedazo de puta maldita. And the damn crab is not stopping. The I'm sorry, the terms, forgive me, please. And I'm sick of saying forgive me. And also to China, and also to South Africa and states of Europe and Russia, to try to arrange everything. To you need anything, to you need, you like me, or perhaps you need some kid, a couple of women, some uniform. We have the bestest men in the world, and the size whatever you have on fantasy or need, or maybe some piece of land, maybe some millions at the bucket. Or perhaps you need, I don't know, some services of the lady president. Oh, she is cute. Anything we can arrange for, forget this and let all this behind? Or we gotta kill you. So the reality of this all delivers into Lefech Machalim, Infochele Vesacharam. Is supposedly being mismedicated, while 28,904 more persons were murdered in Rio, Montevideo, Buenos Aires, for denying medications need, my liars. And the summary secret that I expose here complete the whole. Like I said to you, prostituta enferma, retorcida, repodrida, what you cause, I'm gonna make you eat forever. What you produced, I'm gonna make it rotten ever after. And what you brought in genocide and destruction with your lacra, your damn lacra like this, of a shit, of a mess, of a rotten, disgusting myth, pretender of glorious, all complete. I'm gonna make you rot in endless death with every one of them, like a lacra crab of the damn hell you served against my Israel, against my God first, against Moshe precious, against my Shem, and against God Elvaz and every one of ours, and against me. And every kidnapped and dead you produce, promoted and instigated for, Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner, I'm gonna make you birth your endless destruction and torture of death ever after, for you and for your lacra oficialismo, and for every pedofílico degenerado, perra falsificadora, perra mentirosa, perra mercader, perra violadora, perra asesina. Y vas a decir no haber nacido, vas a decir no haber tenido ni ojos para ver, por lo que inclusive le mutilás a los míos con los trolazos que mandas a violar. רמול פלחם על פלחת איש כמחלים, מלפחל חלישיקה וחכם, עד למפחל כבחיני, משוחל כמעט וחלים. This is caused to being medicated, insults, and is violent and rising with an schizophrenic on things that never happens against the government and telling things, oh my God, have you seen the things he said? He lies all the time. Oh my God, how you dare to saying this and how possibly you think this is gonna happen? Comunidad Kirchner, Argentina, perras enfermas y degeneradas, especialmente, claro, Telecentro, Metrovía, sí. The nearest, letting with. Perras abominables degeneraditas, perritas, prostitutas bajas, moneditas prohibidas, puestitos y... ¡Ay! La presidenta me condecoró. De maldita del infierno, no cabe ninguna duda. Es la única condecoración que la maldita perra sucia infernaldad esa puede dar. Y así te moriste con ella. Enfermita víbora. Trolito, trolita. With the pardon of victims, and I'm serious about the problem are murdering them. All. Victims, I mean. Y las perras quedan para servir a la lacra Sodoma y a la prostidad. To that prosty. Well, simple. Gelfacholak matlevesihim shechalkim avachot zbachali shechim. Yitmachale shechti tzechavachem. HTTPS www. RBWNDRMCT middle. Logias Argentinas middle. BRMCT RMD DFT middle. Médicos Unidos Latinoamericanos middle. RDMTD RBMDTFT middle. Comunidad Nacional Médica Argentina. Poder Supremo sobre todos los estados. Logia SOTOC. This is SOTOC 1913 middle FFT F9 middle F4 F6 middle CIS CASPA KASSPA 993.90 HTTPS www. Secreto de Sumario Nacional, Gobierno Nacional, Gobierno de la Ciudad, Gobierno de la Provincia, Gabinete Argentino. Secreto de Sumario, Estrategia Militar Argentina, Estrategia Federal, Inteligencia Federal Argentina, Estrategia del Gobierno del Mundo. Los que sufren y los que mueren para la gloria de nuestros machos y la gloria de nuestros nombres. Presidencia Kirchner, Presidencia de la Nación Argentina, RTMCTV, RT, RCB, RNT, RTRCRP. 131914188489 DDMTCT RMCF 4F6CT DGF1 F7C BRNC4 CDRMC8 middle cis middle toco mastal. This is TOHKO middle BRMC middle MAZTALH 19 middle cis middle pos nan PUIOZ NHAN 9399.90F7 Systems recall the last split as a New York, the last key and clean on my site, and Amaleko keeps on making a riot because if I don't recognize it like a cat and I don't do the wheel of the hell with the Gran Ramera Perra Sucia Brain. HTTPS www. Porque nosotros siempre lo vimos y tuvimos la razón, y el Señor nos mostró que lo estaba guiando con el viento y que estaba entendiendo la realidad de su enojo y de su furia y de su humor en el clima, y nosotros lo vimos todo el tiempo y supimos que eso estaba pasando y que no le obedecía y le blasfemaba a Dios. Middle. Porque nosotros le estuvimos haciendo el juego y le hicimos creer que eso era Dios. Y le estuvimos demostrando todo el tiempo que nosotros somos superiores. Y le reventamos la vida hasta le hicimos insultar a Dios y le hicimos querer la UV-TRM4-TXT-9398-BERMC. Middle. Nuestra. Y a buscar a los milicos para que nosotros seamos gloriosos. Así me lo. Middle. Chi. FDRMC. TF4F9-DRSC. EZZI 3138 middle. Y tendríamos que haber terminado con esto antes. Middle F1 Airfort. This is ERHFOT. I'm sorry, ORT. DXT M4 M1 DX1 middle cis middle FASCA FAZ Z A 1913.90 F2 no FF maybe the F12 but better the 6 is the much better here. It's going to work for the whole of the networks and both of the tools. So the systems recall, the last split and cleaner my side, the last key ISIS in New York. Alejandro Mario Blanco read me my supposed forgery this morning, raining like the damn hell of rain. 9:30 Buenos Aires at this November the 3rd, 2014. Forget me the terms, and I'm serious, and I'm sick of telling this why I shouldn't say no term anymore.